Hi, this is Joe again with another review. I'm going to take this video, we'll be discussing the fifth and maybe hopefully last Die Hard movie, which is 2013's A Good Day to Die Hard, excuse me, which is the title is A Good Day to Die Hard. This came out in 2013, and of all the Die Hard films, this one was definitely the worst. The plot was all over the damn place, and it was so confusing. And it's definitely also the shortest in terms of time, or running time, the shortest one of all the Die Hard films, only 97 minutes. So it's very short, very quick, and you're like, where's the plot here? This time, instead of the wife being involved and the daughter being involved, which happened in the first four films, this time in the fifth film, is John McClane's son who's in trouble. This time, instead of the film taking place in the United States, or at least North America anyway, because the film movie ended in Canada, this time this movie takes place in, of all places, Russia. Yeah, before the whole Donald Trump thing, you had John McClane kicking ass in Russia. This plot it's so convoluted, it's ridiculous. It's going to take me longer than the movie to explain the plot of this thing. The plot is that John McClane is asked by his daughter, who was established in the last film, was the same actress who played the part from the fourth movie and this one, to go to Russia to help her brother out because it was in prison. But actually, there was a fake plot. Because John McClane's son, or John Jr., I like to be called Jack, was working for the CIA, and he says, "Oh, go into this prison so you can talk to this Russian guy who was rumored to want to defect." So he made up this fake assassination plot. So he gets into this prison to talk to this Russian agent who was locked up in this prison, so he can possibly break him out and bring him to the United States or to some foreign courtroom. And I know it sounds crazy. I know I'm probably not explaining it properly, but to bring this Russian agent to testify against this other Russian guy. So, but John didn't know any of that stuff. He doesn't know that he was in the Russian. John McClane and Bruce Willis, fighting his role, didn't know that the son was completely fake. For his CIA, a fake assassination plot to get into this prison. So they get out anyway. He was already out already. John McClane's son with this Russian guy, and it's all big shootout. And he gets himself involved. And I don't know why the hell they didn't get John McClane did not get arrested for the shootout in Russia. I have no idea why. But the whole thing, surprise, was the whole plot that the Russian guy that were trying to break out of his prison totally faked them all out and stabbed John McClane and his son in the back, in the proverbial back, and that's it. And that's basically what. And they had this big final showdown. And of all places, Chernobyl. It was, of course, back in 1986, they had a famous nuclear meltdown in Chernobyl. Was the famous nuclear power plant, which in 1986 had a meltdown there. So they still have residual radiation there, I think to this day. And so that's where they had a whole big. So the Chernobyl, going there. And it was really crazy, really messed up plot. And like I said, it only lasted the shortest film of all the Die Hard films, and it's definitely, without question, the worst. And I only saw it once. I was never so bored watching a Die Hard movie. You expect Die Hard movies not to be bored watching a Die Hard film. I was bored to tears watching this Die Hard movie. Because it was terrible, it was lousy, it could not possibly suck enough. And you use all the lines and adjectives to describe how bad it is, It is that bad, and yes, I'm going to do a short review because that bad. Because A Good Day to Die Hard is that bad. It's a true. And if you're a Die Hard fan, like I am, of course you want to see this film. But after you see it, like what, it's kind of like the Batman Forever, the Batman and Robin of the Die Hard films. It's that bad. So avoid it. Avoid this one as you can. The first 4 films, they're good enough to watch anytime, but this one is terrible. I mean, it really is that. It's really that fucking bad. This movie. I mean, really, it's that terrible. And also, of course, they're going to the whole thing with the son being mad as fuck because they haven't talked to each other in years. Because, of course, it was established in the film before that John McClane and his wife Holly finally got divorced. So the son takes it out on him for divorcing the mother and not talking to him anymore. And you know, it's still a typical estranged father and son thing. You're just seeing like about a bunch of times in these movies. You're seeing like in Field of Dreams. You're seeing in the third Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You're seeing a whole bunch of times that type of subplot. And if you see it once, you see it twice, you see it 3 times, how many times are going to use that as a plot device? It's really ridiculous, it's really pathetic, and I know I'm stretching out this review out, but Good Day to Die Hard is so forgettable, and it's a waste of everybody's time. So let me review of It's a Good Day to Die Hard. Please click on the video, please rate it, feel free to comment on it. Please subscribe to my channel. Please forward this video to your Facebook pages. You can check out all my videos on my YouTube channel at rallyc.com. That's OWDY, C.com. There's the homepage and Rally Reviewer, Chris Lee Moore. Please check out all of his TV trash videos and all of his other content. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.